guys, welcome back to my channel, and we're back with another video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on social media. Hey guys, so sorry if I sound sick, it's because I am. So we're gonna go ahead and prime with our Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is a great primer for all you ladies maybe looking for a good primer, don't know which one to buy. This is a drugstore one, obviously because it's Maybelline, and it's also a dupe for the Benefit Professional. So I strongly recommend this one if you're looking for a primer that's going to be very pore filling. Alrighty guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm in the shade 270, and I'm going to use a Real Techniques foundation brush just to kind of dab the foundation all over the face till I get the desired amount that I want. And then to smooth out my foundation, I'm just going to go ahead and use my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This brush was $6 at Walmart, and I strongly recommend it if you ladies want a good blending brush or just a good overall foundation brush. Alrighty, and right up next, I'm going to go ahead and take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Medium Beige, just to add extra coverage on all the desired areas that, I want to give a little, hide a little bit more. And then to blend all that good stuff out, I'm going to use this beauty blender I actually got at the Makeup Shack here in Vegas. I was actually very surprised with how amazing the beauty blender was. So I honestly recommend you guys get it. I believe it was like $4.99. Or if you spend enough, it's free. So alrighty, and to brighten, I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand number 20. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Makeup Shack Beauty Blender to make sure that's all blended out and smooth to the T. Alrighty, and down here I'm just going to go ahead and set under my eye, and I'm using the mini Real Techniques Beauty Blender just to make sure I don't have any creases under my eye or on my eyelid right before I set. And to help me sculpt out my face, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I'm going to use this very fluffy synthetic powder brush just because it gives me a very blended out, smoked out kind of contour, and I love that. And so I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my face, and then I'm going to use a very cool little sponge to help me sculpt or kind of cut under my contour. So this is the little sponge I was talking about. Yes, I know it's not a beauty product. Yes, I know it's used for art, but you guys have to try it. Just look at that. Just look at it. Sharp. And now for a very important part of the look, the eyebrows. I'm going to go ahead and use my Cara eyebrow pomade in the shade Dark and my duo brush from the Makeup Shack. So I'm going to go ahead and brush them out, and you know how eyebrows go. You know how this deal works. Alrighty, so the first shade we're going to use is Unseen, but we're going to be using two different melt stacks, and so I'm going to go ahead and take this shade first. It's going to be focused more on the crease and above the crease, but I'm also going to apply it all over the eye just to give myself, an easier job when it comes to blending everything out. So after I finish applying that shade, I'm going to dip into my She's in Parties melt stack, and I'm going to use the shade Last Caress on another Makeup Shack brush. And I'm going to take this color and I'm going to focus it all over my lid, but I'm going to make sure I don't go over my crease. After I've applied the second shade, I'm just going to make sure everything's blended out properly. I have no patches and everything just looks nice and smooth. Alrighty, so next I'm going to go ahead and use this flat shader brush, and I'm going to go in with Siberian Gold by Jeffree Star, and I'm going to add this shade to my brow bone. And after I've applied my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use the same brush that I used to apply my transition shade, and I'm just going to blend it out just a tiny bit, just so there's no harsh line between my shadow and my brow bone highlight. And actually, right before I actually start my eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and dust off my powder, and I'm going to make sure everything is nice and smooth, make sure everything's blended out, no harsh lines, especially cutting the contour. And I'm going to go in with my Maybelline setting spray just to make sure everything melts into my skin properly. And after that has dried down, I'm going to go ahead and start my liner. I'm going to use this Morphe, I believe it's the M210. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. gel liner in black just to create a very sharp line. You know, gotta cut them hoes. After I've created both of my wings, I'm going to apply my Luxury Lashes by Emery in the style 02. But before I do that, I'm going to apply a very light coat of mascara to my own lashes just to help me blend in with the falsies. Oh, and I'm using the Duo eyelash glue in white to help me glue these sexy bitches on. Look how freaking cute these are. Honestly, you guys gotta get these. I got these at the Makeup Shack. I believe they were $7.99 or so. But these are so freaking cute. They're so freaking... Oh, just look how easy to go on there too. These bitches slay my life. After both of my sexy lashes are on, I'm gonna go ahead and take Mean Streak from the She's in Parties melt stack, and I'm gonna take a smudge brush and I'm gonna take the shade and I'm gonna apply it on my bottom lash line, just because I didn't want to use black, and so I decided to go with a purpley shade. And so after I apply that, I'm gonna use the shade Last Caress from the same stack on the same brush if I don't freaking break it. I'm going to take that Last Caress on a smudge brush just to help me blend out Mean Streak because I don't want a harsh line. To finish my eyes, I'm just going to add a coat of mascara to my bottom lashes. If you'd like, I wanted to add some blush today, so I'm going to use my e.l.f. Blush palette and this blush brush just to kind of add some rosiness to my cheeks. And on to my favorite part. First, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid in the shade Medium. And I'm going to take a tiny Real Techniques Beauty Blender. to help me apply this juiciness to my face, as you can see. And then I'm gonna go in with Siberian Gold on my Makeup Shack T23 brush, and I'm just gonna load it in and apply it all over. I'm gonna apply this over the strobing liquid just to give a more blinding effect. Yeah, that's what we want. It's blinding. Now for the lips, this duo here was not the best. The shade was poppin', but both of these I'm just kind of using just to finish them already. So this is kind of a brownish, nudish lip pencil, and I used this lip crayon from Wet n Wild. Now both of these look really cute with the look, but it wasn't the best. Just gonna say that. This is the final look. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know down below what kind of look would you like to see. Anything in particular, any shades or anything like that, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to follow me on social media and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you guys. Bye.